shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Volunteers will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Arkansas's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Somehow fits it into that traffic. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Slips through the line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring.
There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one, because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is.
And you release it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? It's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense, because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air. This guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Jackson gonna throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Turning it on. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Here's the handoff. Good enough to the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Smashes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Running play to the left, working for the end zone here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Troy. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They're going to ride this running back. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Volunteers will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
I'll tell you, got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they got it 1st and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Volunteers! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the ball's getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to take a shot. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And man, did they finish quickly. A 94-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense
I know it couldn't be you.
in the red zone with a
Could never win a game. Bum.
And the Volunteers will
Fucking
have it
bum.
1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Tennessee. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. Breaks into the open. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the right side. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he makes the catch.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one has some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll run it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those.
And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Brown. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Now they'll try the right side. There he goes.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
The give to the tailback. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a crease to the left. Shakes off the defender.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football.
Touchdown, Volunteer! And they add 6 more to the board with that tip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. With the win today.